Hello everyone, welcome to Great Lakes Powerstroke. As the title will probably allude to, because I'm not really one for tricks, we are going to throw a Can-Am reusable, washable air filter in to replace the dirty standard Ford style one, which isn't washable. I mean, I assume you could blow it out, but I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, you need to replace them. It's just simply wasteful. If you're going to throw something like this away and pay a rather large amount of money for another one, just get something you can wash and clean. I've been using these on all my trucks for years, and literally a total of probably between my trucks, my dad's trucks, 400,000 miles, 300,000 miles without one single issue. We'll get into all that later. Point of the matter is the box comes with a nice sticker that lets you know, or lets somebody know if they're servicing your truck, don't throw away the air filter. I recommend you put that on. You definitely don't want to have someone toss your, what is it, $60 or $80 air filter, whatever the heck it is. There's 4 clips. No big deal. It doesn't use, there's a piece of foam that goes right here, as you might have saw on the filter still. You don't use that. I will probably be buying the K&N replacement piece. Want to fit their new filter. As the pictures will show that I'll post with this, the new filter is very, very similar in size to the old filter. Yeah, it's super simple. I hope you didn't expect this to be a long drawn out process. I will put it in and then show you what it looks like. Super easy. There's 2 cones that index into these 2 holes that holds it vertical. The orientation of this in the truck is like this, with the foam piece facing sort of that direction. It literally just sits in there like this. The air gets drawn through the front scoop, goes under the battery. Then on these, their filter is mounted behind the battery, and it's as simple as setting it in there, indexing it onto the cones, then you put the lid on top. They got this nice little grate on here. I mean, if you're really going to suck up things that big, perhaps a brand new diesel truck probably isn't for you, but I mean, nice nevertheless. It's not exactly a terrible intake design. I mean, could be bigger, whatever, but it's pretty direct. I mean, it goes right into the turbocharger. It's not by any means, I don't really see anything wrong with it. For right now, I'm planning on leaving this truck stock in terms of power wise. There's plenty of people who are going to be deleting or having parts fall off. I won't be one of them for at least the time being. I have plenty of other trucks that are more modified. My Cummins is about to be back online here, so we'll have some videos about that. There is just a lot of garbage on top of the engine, and I mean, everybody knows these are going to perform better without this garbage on it, but it has warranty, it's young, it honestly works fine, and this truck is very fast for being a stock truck, and it's a great truck. I don't want to screw up the warranty. I'm not particularly worried about the DPF screwing up. I'm not particularly worried about it leaving me stranded. I almost have 20,000 miles on it now without a single issue. My buddy brought to my attention, he has a couple tow trucks at his company that had some coolant get burned, and the cause was supposedly by the EGR cooler up in here. But my truck is still clean green coolant and plenty of it. So I'm going to throw this back together, and I suppose we'll take one closing video. I took a video of how I oil filters, and I'll probably voice over my thoughts about oiled filters. I do use them. I've always used them. I think that they work fine. I've never, ever once had an issue, diesel or gas. And the Excursion almost has 200,000 miles, and my Cummins is 239,000 miles, pretty darn close to 240. In those trucks, the Excursion had the air filter since I got the truck, early 100,000 mile territory. And the Cummins I got at 124, I want to say, and the filter was on since 131. So a little over 100,000 miles of use just on those 2 trucks. My dad had a Duramax. He got brand new. He put a replaceable filter just like this, stock intake on his Duramax, but a replaceable filter. He had that truck until 99,000 miles, and so that's about 100,000 miles of use. So 2 vehicles with almost 100,000 miles, and then a couple previous trucks that we had stuff on, and including my 6.0, which I haven't had for very long, and my buddy had a cleanable filter, oil filter on before I even got it. A lot of mileage history with it, works fine, keep it clean. It's really nice not to throw away. I mean, that's a lot of waste. I mean, I'm not an environmental person, but that doesn't mean I don't care about the environment. mean, there are people who have pretty extreme views on climate change and stuff like that. I'm not one of them. But there's no reason to throw things away that you don't need to throw away. It's just wasteful, it's pointless. And I mean, you got steel in here, you got rubber, you got paper, trees died to have it. There's no reason to just throw them away endlessly. Get something you can replace. So that's my spiel on it. I will do a video on the way home from the shop today about how it performed. I mean, obviously, I don't expect any change, but the point is it needed to be changed. Obviously, the filter has done its job. It is cleaned. Like I said, it sits in here like that. If you can imagine, the nubs sit down on the nubs, and the air draws to the top. So, no big deal. Just another view of the scoop. I mean, it's actually a pretty nice looking scoop. I assume it works fine. The truck seems to be rather peppy, and I'm sure it's done its part to contribute to the peppiness. So, thank you very much. It's in. Didn't expect it to be hard. You got a clip right here. Clip. Sorry, my hand covered that up. Clip. And then another clip right there. Another clip like there. Right there. Doesn't take rocket science. This is not hard to do. Anybody can do it. No tools required. Nothing. Pop clips, pull it out, drop the new one in, put the top back on, throw your sticker on. All it takes. So I would say that that's pretty simple. I'm quite happy with the results, and we'll keep trucking on. Thank you very much, everybody. Please make sure to throw a like up if you liked the video, and it would be a great help if you'd subscribe. Thank you very much. Great Lakes Powerstroke out. In that past video, I made a mistake. See if you can catch it. Comment it right down below. Down there. Yeah, down there. It's really just as simple as putting just a quick coating back and forth on it. All you're trying to do is stop dirt. So I decided to just fire it right up and go for a little drive. I hadn't opened up the shop yet, so may as well take it for a little rip really quick. See if it sounds any different. I can't imagine it does. Probably couldn't make a determinant of whether it improved airflow or not. I don't really care. It's filtering air. That's what it's for. So we're just gonna back up. Go for a little jaunt. Feels pretty good. I mean, I think anytime you improve anything, you're gonna think that you improve the actual performance. So it's a placebo effect, but feels pretty good. I didn't take a pre-dyno or post-dyno, which isn't even very accurate. Didn't go down the quarter mile one time and didn't go down the quarter mile the other, which is probably the best way to determine horsepower. Anyway, I think that as long as air is getting filtered and it's reusable, I think it's a success. So thanks so much for watching the video. That's my opinion on having an oiled filter. Plus, I mean, how I put in the K&N, which is probably the easiest thing in the world to do. If you're a blossoming car guy and you want to do your first modification, I have to do a 2-point turn here. This thing is long. If you're a blossoming car guy and you want to do your first modification, putting an air filter on is not the worst thing to do. There's always a sense of accomplishment even oh wow, I can't even talk. Even with the easiest of projects. So, I'll get back to the tunes, and you guys get back to your day. Happy Sunday or whatever day you're watching it. You guys have a great day. Please remember, like I said before, to throw me a like, and if you have a question or a comment, or you just want to make fun of me, throw up a comment. And it'd be awesome if you'd it'd be great if I could talk too. It'd be great if you would hit the subscribe button for me. Everybody have a great holiday. Hope you had a great Thanksgiving, and I hope you have a great Christmas. See y'all later. Bye. This is what my OG Cummins looks like. It's gone through a lot of changes over the years since I've had it, and we'll have a following video of what it looks like now and what I've done to it.